Hold up. Hold up. Let me check my mic. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Sound check. Bomb check. Bomb check. Shmulio check. Yo, what's popping with the population? It's your boy. It's your boy, man. Listen. Man, I miss y'all niggas, man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Now I got to hit that bomb, baby. Yo, Ma, we got to hit the bomb. Justin, we got to hit the bomb. OG Val in the building. Okay, what's up, OG? What's popping, OG? Uh-oh, my boy, Delonte West is in the building. Come on, man. Thank you, Ant. Y'all already know, nigga. Y'all know me already. Y'all family, bro. I don't got fans. I got family. Y'all my cousins. Y'all know how I do. Hit the goddamn like button. Let's get it started, man. It's a lot to talk about today. It's a lot to talk about today. I might even have a special guest pull up. You know what I'm saying? I need a new bomb, Remy. Yo, listen, man. All right, we about to get into it because there's a lot going on in the sport of boxing. I want to talk about it. I want to get your opinions. There were some fights this weekend, y'all. I missed the fights. I was in Puerto Rico. I literally just got back. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to be drinking Shmulio today. No Shmulio because I just got back from Puerto Rico, man. Y'all know how we do. I had to get this. We had to switch up the Shmuley. But today, we on the White Henny today. We on the White Henny today. Drop a goddamn bomb. So I missed the fight, but I saw it. Yo, I saw Tellez lost. Tellez, how? Who's the nigga he fought? I feel like we don't even know that guy. Tellez is losing to nobodies. Man, I never thought Tellez was all that, but I thought he was gonna get to the level. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna get to the level at least. Tellez, bruh. I ain't even see the fight, so I can't even say too much about it because I was in Puerto Rico, man. I seen Bad Bunny, you know what I mean? I was at the Bad Bunny concert, hitting my salsa moves, you know what I'm saying? A nigga get a little Shmulio and start hitting the salsa. It don't matter if I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican off the salsa. All right. Let me pull up the Shmulio. Please hit the like button for me, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Oh, damn. CDL for Tellez? Is it CDL time for Tellez? Damn, bruh. CDL time for Tellez? Come on, y'all. Hit the like button for me. Let's get to it. Let's get into it. We on the White Henny tonight. It's not even a Shmulio type of day. We on the White Henny today. All right, so before I kick it off, this episode, we gotta let me put the banner up. Jake Paul versus Tank. We gotta talk about it. That's pretty much the biggest news that happened this week, though. It's a lot happening, but that news shook up the boxing world. Damn, I'm spilling shit already, man. White Henny. The White Henny. All right. Let's get to it. Let's cook. Let's cook. And I need everybody. I need opinions today, y'all. I need opinions today because this right here, I'm not going to lie. Y'all know me, Cigar Talk. I don't cap. Cigar Talk speaks the truth. Earned. Salute, man. Salute to B More. Much love. Much love, brother. I got love for B More. I hope it don't happen. You know what? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. First things first. I don't like this fight for Tank. I don't like it for Tank. I don't. Why? Why, Cigar Talk? Why don't you like the fight? I said this on Twitter. I keep getting people saying, but he's getting 100 million. First of all, no, he's not. Where are y'all getting these numbers from? Where is the 100 million number even coming from? And I'm not saying, again, this is not hate, bro. Y'all got to like look at the economics and break down fights. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let me put this so y'all can see. Let me put this up so y'all can see. Because Mike Tyson and Jake Paul grossed about 60 million. I think they said Jake got 40 and Mike got 20. So where is the 100 coming from? Y'all got to stop making up numbers. Y'all got to stop doing that. That's number one. Let's get that out there. Whatever 100 million y'all keep saying, that's not true. Now with that being said, is Tank gonna get a bag? Abso-fucking-lutely. The fight is a big bag. We can't dispute that. We know that. We understand that. It's a Netflix fight. Any fight on Netflix, they're dropping the bag on you. Netflix dropping the bag. And I actually think it was a really smart move to do it on Netflix because if they didn't and it was just pay-per-view, it would be a lot of piracy. It would be a lot of Fire Stick boys back outside. So it's a smart play to do it on Netflix. Now, we know from Jake Paul's already said this, post the Tank Lamont fight. He said that I was here, and what we was going to do is I was going to call, or either Tank was going to call him out or Jake was going to, however they was going to do it, they was going to stir the promo up after the Lamont fight. Yeah, shout out to Two-Tone. Fire Stick Boys Outside is a classic clip. Cigar Talk is a known Tank hater. Say anything that I've said that's hating. What did I say that's hating? We speaking facts. Facts is not hating. We're speaking facts. All facts. Now, a couple of things that we got to get to and break down. And again, I wanted to see the rematch. I wanted to see the rematch. Lamont Roach versus Gervonta Davis. I wanted the rematch. Why? Why did I want the rematch? Because we scored the fight together. Y'all watched the last live? I missed live last week. That's my bad. I was traveling. I was out on the West Coast. It was a lot going on, so I couldn't do it. But the week before that, we scored the fight live together. Most people that was in the chat scored the fight for Lamont Roach. And that's even without the taking the knee. I think I had it 7-5 in favor of Lamont Roach when we scored it. Greg Hackett scored it with me. I think Greg had it a little wider than I did. I think my score was 115, 113 Lamont, and Greg Hackett's score was 116 to 112 Lamont. And we both scored it objectively. I have no reason to hate on Tank. I don't care, bro. For me to be a hater, like, you got to care enough to hate. Like, hating takes a lot of work. It's like it's a lot of energy. Like, you gotta work to be a hater. I don't have to really care about something a lot for me to like hate. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I want to know, where are the competitive juices from Tank Davis? Pause.
Hey, yo.
Pause. Y'all know I average one pause an episode. My bad, y'all. Pause. But where is the competitive spirit? I'm talking about this guy, Gervonta Davis, be clear, is one of the best talents in the sport of boxing today. Facts only. This is a fact. We can't dispute it. You cannot deny his talent. The man has skills. The man has power. The man has counterpunching. The man has IQ. He's one of the best talents in the sport of boxing. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Najee Gunner in New York right now, run the sparring session. Oh yeah, Gunner looked terrible in them videos. Nah, bro. I would give Gunner, I'll put the beats on Gunner, 10-8 round. 10-8 round. But hold up. Let me tell you this. I just want to know where the competitive spirit is at, because we all want the bag, bro. Ain't nobody hating on the bag. Why would I hate on another man getting the bag? Especially when he looked like me. Why would I hate on another man getting to the bag? I have no issues with getting to the bag. What I have an issue with is how you get to the bag. It's not just getting to it, it's how you get to it. You heard Tupac. You made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way. I had to drop a bomb for that. Now, what I don't understand is, I don't understand a couple of things. Because the narrative being painted is, yo, this is the biggest bag, and Tank want them bags. Cool. Okay, cool. Let's just say, right? Tank want them bags. Okay. I think the other fights that he's fought prior to this Jake Paul announcement, there were other fighters that would have drawn a bigger bag. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez. Those three guys I just named would have drawn a bigger bag than Frank Martin, than Hector Garcia, than Pitbull Cruz. So it's not just the bag, right? It's not just the bag. It's the bag with a low risk, right? That's what, and it's not just Tank. That's what people are looking for today. That's what fighters are looking for. How can I get the bag with the least possible resistance, right? Okay. Now, in the sport of boxing, we allow these exhibition fights to happen, but they're supposed to happen when you've laid it on the line against the guys in your division that are the best. You've proven yourself. You've shown I am the best here, and all that I've given you, all the work that I put in, all the sacrifices, all the blood, all the tears, everything I put into this, and I gave y'all. Now I'm going to take some exhibition fights and going to get the bag. And that's what we saw from the great TBE, Floyd Money Mayweather. He fought Conor McGregor on his 50th fight. Did I have an issue with that? Absolutely not. Floyd has shown he is willing to always step in with the best. Of course, he's a money guy. Of course, Floyd's about that bag. But Floyd also wanted y'all to know he's the best. You cannot skip the Money Mayweather without the pretty boy Floyd. You can't skip the Money Mayweather without being pretty boy Floyd. When Floyd was being asked to fight the best, Diego Corrales at the time was a killer. I remember it. We're not going to revise history. Diego Corrales was a killer. I think he had like 30 fights and 28 knockouts or something like that. Crazy. Something crazy like that. They said Floyd was scared of Diego Corrales. What happened? Now, cool. Now, let's say, all right, cool. Well, Money Mayweather, he took easy fights. That's what they be saying, right? For every fight that we want to say Floyd picked a gimme, every fight you want to try to say it was a gimme, he came back the next fight and fought one of them real ones. Bruh. Like, let's say, all right, cool. Floyd fought Robert Guerrero, right? Some people say that was an easy one. That was a gimme. I wouldn't necessarily say easy because I think Robert Guerrero, he had just beat Devin Alexander, if I'm not mistaken. Right? But what happened right after Robert Guerrero? We're not going to revise the history, y'all. They came and they said Floyd was scared of Canelo Alvarez. That's what they said. They said he's a young, hungry lion. He's too big. He's this. He's that. Floyd took the fight. That's bag and legacy. That's bag and legacy. That's bag and its legacy. You understand what I'm saying? So with a guy like Tank, who, again, a great fighter, you have a great responsibility. We have great standards for you because you are so skilled and you are one of the best. Our standards for you is that you fight the best to show us that's who you are. I personally, as a fan of the guy in the ring, out the ring, that's a whole different story. Y'all know how that, y'all seen the DMs, whatever. But in the ring, this guy is one of the best talents the sport has to offer, and we want to see that versus the best. So it's these type of fights that I don't like them. I don't like it. I don't like it. If you wanted to get the bag, fight Shakur Stevenson. That's a big bag as well. If you wanted to get the bag, fight Devin Haney. That's a big bag as well. If you want to get the bag, fight Teofimo Lopez. That's a nice bag as well. And I just feel like when you take these exhibition fights without taking the real fights, you cheat the fans. You cheat the sport. Not bigger than Jake Bag. I agree, Sumar. I agree with you. It isn't bigger than Jake Bag. It's bigger than all the other bags that he had, minus maybe Ryan Garcia. Now, the other thing, we're gonna get to it, y'all, because I'm gonna open up the chat. I gotta hear y'all thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Now, the other thing we gotta get to is, I know when I actually had the last Tank interview, he actually broke the news in my interview. He broke the news on my show. He said, I got a new 6 or 7 fight deal. And he said, it's bigger than Floyd Mayweather's bag. He said, this is why Floyd be mad at me, because it's bigger than what he did when he was my age. This is what he said verbatim. I'm not making this up. Go watch it. Najee, cry about it. I have no reason to cry. But what I will do is tell you when some whack shit is happening right in front of your face. What I will do is tell you when somebody's cheating the sport in front of your face. Salute my boy Roy. Thank you, man, for the super chat. Salute Roy in the building. Salute Roy in the building. Now, I want to make sure that y'all understand this. We had the interview. He told me I got a 6 or 7 fight deal, bigger than Floyd's deal. I said, word? Well, who's in that? And I said, who's in that deal? Is Shakur Stevenson in that? He said, yeah, he's in it. And I said, you sure? He told me, yeah. That's what he said it was in there. And I believed him. I didn't think he was capping. So I feel like at some point, there was a desire to do it, to fight the big fights that we want to see. But I don't know where that desire left off. I don't know where it felt like it exited. It felt like at one point he was confident that these fights were going to happen and he was going to make these fights and he was going to get them and win these fights. And now I don't know if is he confident? This is what it leads me to believe. I don't know. I don't know the answer. I'm not even telling you what it is. I'm telling you, I don't know the answer. I don't know. Is he confident? I don't know. Is he one of the best talents in the sport of boxing? Yes. I can absolutely say that. 100% I can absolutely say that. But to me, and this is just my opinion, what I saw in the Lamont Roach fight, it was different than what I saw from his past opponents. Let me repeat that. What I saw in the Lamont Roach fight was different than that of his past opponents. Generally, what I see is Tank is able to outskill everyone he's in the ring with because he is that skilled. Tank is an A-level fighter. He's an A-level fighter, bruh. Tank is an A-level fighter, bruh. So he's usually been able to outclass his opponents. But what I saw in the Lamont Roach fight was that a guy who didn't give many openings because he has a tight guard, he's counterpunching everything with heat. You can also tell that the weight factor from Lamont moving from 130 to 135, it helped his power. You could tell. It helped Lamont Roach's power. You could tell. He was cracking a lot more at 135 than he was at 130. The other thing we saw, and this is the only thing that I can say was different for me. Tank ran into a guy that was not scared of him. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all remember Mike Tyson? Most of the time, Mike Tyson had you beat in here before he whooped your ass. You're going into the ring scared because you're like, this motherfucker could crack. This guy is out here whooping ass, and I might be next. And I think every Tank opponent goes in that ring, and that's how they feel. I feel like Frank Martin went in that ring and was like, man, it's Tank, man. Garcia went in that ring like, yo, this is Tank, man. Ryan went in that ring like, this is Tank, man. Lamont went in that ring and said, I don't give a fuck who it is. You could tell by the way he fought. You could tell by the way Tank get dirty shoulder, Lamont get dirty. You could just tell that he didn't come to lay down. It was a different kind of fight. And it just seems to me that at this point, I just don't know if Tank wants that again. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope all right, cool. The Jake fight's happening. I don't like it. Hopefully we could see these fights after this. But I just don't like feeling like as fans, we got cheated out of seeing the best fight the best. That's what this sport is built on, and that's what's going to help it keep moving. That's what's going to help it keep moving. Salute, A-side in the building. Roach came ready. You right. You right. Tank underestimated Roach. Maybe he did, but I don't know, because he kept telling us, he kept saying, a lot of people, and y'all know, y'all was in here cooking me, talking about, oh, you dick riding Lamont. I said, this ain't just one of them fights. You can look it up. I said that. I said it. But Tank also said it. Tank said, yo, Lamont is a crafty guy. This ain't just like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I could say he underestimated him. Because Tank definitely said how good Lamont Roach was when a lot of fans was trying to say he wasn't. But again, I'm just saying is that every guy we saw that we claimed as the best of their era, they fought the best of their era. Sugar Ray Robinson beat up on Jake LaMotta. Sugar Ray Leonard beat up on Roberto Duran. Lost the first one, no mossed him. You know what I'm saying? Came back. Come on, beat up Roberto Duran. Beat Tommy Hearns. I'm just saying is that the guys that we call the best to ever do this thing, Floyd Money Mayweather, he ain't play that. Every time we had a decision that people thought was questionable, Floyd rematched it right away. Floyd rematched it right away. And this is not a knock on Tank the person. This is just me saying, don't cheat the fans out of the fights that we want to see. People support you, and people pay their hard-earned money to see those fights, to see the best fight the best. And that's not just Tank. That's anybody who want to do that without putting in the work. The reason why I haven't been as vocal on Canelo is because Canelo had his time period where he was the pretty boy Floyd. He fought Cotto. He fought Mosley. He fought Triple G. He fought Austin Trout. He fought Josecito Lopez. Canelo has been showing he's gotten in the ring with the best. And now that he's at the end of his rope, he ducking Benavidez. I can't cap. He ducking Benavidez. Can't cap. He's ducking. Can't cap. He's ducking. But we can excuse taking these easy fights when you've put in the desired work. That's all I'm saying. I'm a Baltimorean, and Najee, I can't support this circus, bro. You on fire, speaking facts. Yo, Damon Wester, salute, man. This ain't no knock personals or nothing, bro. This ain't no personal knocks. This ain't nothing. I respect Baltimore. I got love for Baltimore. Every time I've been there, the people showed me love. So this ain't no bias. This is me speaking openly about one of the people that are the best in the sport. If you the best, you got a high standard. Period. The standard is high. Uh-oh, Richie baby in the building. Canelo will get your ass when he see you. Listen, I can't cap, Richie. I got to keep it 100. He don't want it with Benavidez. He don't. But I'm willing to accept that based on the body of work. If you could deliver us a body of work, we're willing to accept at the end that you might take a couple gimmies. We're willing to accept that. We're willing to accept that. Tank not at the bottom of his rope, dog. He's not. He got more life left. He got more to give. He's one of the best in the sport. And I don't like it. The other part, lastly, let me finish this last point before I move to the next subject, and I'm going to bring people up to cook. I'm waiting on my special guest, too. I'm trying to see if my special guest is going to pull up. It's a good one. Also, by the way, I'm doing a big interview tomorrow. One of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing is coming on Cigar Talk tomorrow. The other reason why I don't like this and why the best have to fight the best, you want to know why? When the best fight the best, you open yourself up to being vulnerable for a loss. I don't think y'all heard me. When the best fight the best, you are vulnerable to a loss. That's how the game works, bruh. That's how the game works. But with that being said, when a guy who's at the level of Gervonta Davis, one of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing, matter of fact, he's number 2. Canelo number 1, Gervonta number 2. He's the second biggest draw in the sport of boxing today. That's not debatable. It's not debatable. He's one of the cash cows of boxing. There's 2 cash cows, Tank and Canelo. Canelo number 1, Tank number 2. But what it allows, look, we got to look at it like this. When you, as a big draw, fight the guys that are the best, and let's say you lose to one of those guys, that light is now shed on the person that beat you. Look what happened with Lamont Roach. Respectfully, niggas wasn't checking for Lamont Roach like that before the Tank fight. I mean, I was watching them, real hardcore fans. The fans in here, that's the hardcore fans, we was watching them. But I'm saying the public in general wasn't checking for Lamont Roach like that. They wasn't. They wasn't. That's only on the USA side. Herb, no, that's everywhere. That's global. And then number 3 is in the way. Number 3 is in the way. Number 3 is in the way. So let me get this out. Let me get this out real quick. This is my last point, and then I wanna get y'all opinions. I need opinions. When you lose to a fighter, it gives the light that you had to the opponent. And that's what keeps this ball rolling. That's what keeps the sport rolling. One of the things that we saw after Floyd Mayweather, why do you realize why boxing dropped after Floyd? Because he never lost. If Floyd would have took an L to anybody, that light instantly goes on the new person. And now that person is now a cash cow. That person now has the light. And now the sport of boxing can follow the next star. That's what makes this thing great. You can't just kill off a star and then there's no more stars. And now we got to build from the ground up to make another star. The light got to get passed down for it to keep rolling, for it to keep developing. And I think Tank don't want to pass the light. He don't want to pass the baton. I think, this is my personal opinion, I think he's in a space that he's not sure if he can win these hard fights. Can he? Yes. I'm not saying he can't win the fights. Be clear, this is Tank Davis, one of the best fighters in the sport. But I think he's not sure if he can win these fights, and he don't want to pass the light to nobody else. He don't want to pass the light to nobody else. He want to keep the light for himself and say, you know what? I'm not fighting them because if I fight him, he going to get the light. If I fight Devin, he could get the light. If I fight Shakur, he could get the light. The stars don't want to pass the light. And y'all got to stop being selfish with the light. As boxing fans, it is our duty to make sure that the sport keeps revolving and that the new guys become stars. If we got to grow our stars from the ground every 10 years, the sport is going to die. The sport is going to die, bruh. You can't keep growing the stars from the soil, bruh. You got to pass the light. That's what makes it great. That's what makes this thing great. When the old stars fight the youngin' and the youngin' put on a great performance, now we watching the youngin'. We want to see guys like Shakur or even the youngins after that, Abdullah Mason. For these guys to become the next stars, they got to get a chance at the light. You got to give them a chance. And I'm not jacking the mentality. Yeah, oh yeah, Bivol. Yes, Dimitri Bivol. Prime example. Damn, Nod, you yelling. Yeah, I'm on one today. I'm on one today, bro. I'm on one today. White Henny in the building. Hit the goddamn like button. Hit the goddamn like button, bro. It's a White Henny day. It's not even a Shmulio day. It's a White Henny day, bro. That's why I'm yelling White Henny, bro. All I'm saying is this. The sport is bigger than A-Side. Not you entitled to your opinion, A-Side. You entitled to your opinion, brother. All I'm saying is this. The sport revolves around creating new stars. And when the old guys hog the light, I'm not jacking it. Look at Dimitri Bivol prior to the Canelo fight. A lot of people didn't even know who that was. A lot of people didn't even know who Dimitri Bivol was before the Canelo fight. Now he's in a space where he's creating big fights of his own. We just saw he whooped Arthur Beterbiev twice, in my opinion. Don't get me started on that. But overall, Dimitri Bivol is now in a place where he can fight a David Benavidez and make a big fight. He can fight a Jai Opataya and make a good fight. He can fight the guys at 68 and 75 and make these good fights. He's in a space to do that, y'all. And that's because Canelo gave him a shot at the light. And as you see how the light works, you don't even only got to win for the light. Lamar Roach got a draw, even though I think he won, but he got a draw, and now he got some light. He didn't even win. He got a piece of the light. Tank, stop being selfish and stop being selfish and do your duty to the sport. The sport gave you everything. Give back to the sport. Don't be selfish. The sport gave you everything that you have. Give back to the sport so that the next young guy could come in and get everything too. So that the light can be passed on so they can eat the way you eating. Don't be selfish. All right, yeah, I'm yelling tonight, man. I'm preaching today. Hold up, man. All right, look. Najee, be patient. Tank gonna fight all them dudes. Watch, except Loma because he retired. But you wait and see. Them dudes can't touch Tank. As far as Lamont, Tank underestimated Roach big time. I hope you're right, bro. I really hope you're right, bro. I really hope you're right, bro. I just want him to just give me the light and pass the draw. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just give the light, bro. Just give the light, bro. You give back to Tank. He made your channel. Oh, you must not be familiar with my channel, young man. I had millions of views before I even stepped foot in the boxing world, young man. I had over 100,000 subscribers before I set foot in the boxing world, young man. You got to do your homework, bro. Now, all right, let's get to this. Canelo Crawford. And I'm about to hit the like button. I said hit the like button. I'm about to drop the link in the chat because I need y'all to come up. I need y'all to come up and let me know. Let me know. That's what I'm saying. Y'all tripping, bro. I've been interviewed. I interviewed 50. I interviewed Dirk. I interviewed Baby. I interviewed Nicki Minaj. Like, bro, I've been lit, bro. And not to say that Tank didn't help my channel because he did. And I've always said that publicly. But made my channel is crazy. You bugging. But this is what I got to say. Canelo Alvarez just sparred Boots Ennis. Woo! Boots sparred Canelo Alvarez, bruh. Hold up. Nah, we got to pull the picture up. Bruh. Hold up. Let me pull the picture up for those of y'all that didn't see this goddamn picture. And I'm about to drop the link in the chat. Don't go anywhere. Y'all better come up and cook. Because I need to hear what y'all got to say about this. I need to hear. If y'all feeling the Tank fight with Jake Paul. Here we go. Oh, here go the picture right here. Let me put the share screen. Yeah, we on the Schmulio today, bro. I mean, White Henny. All right. Oh, here go the picture. Y'all see the picture? Boots and Canelo in the sparring session. Bruh, there's a lot going on, bro. Hold up. Can I zoom in? How do I zoom in? I bought a PC, y'all, for my streams. This is not my MacBook, so I don't know how do you zoom in on a PC? Damn, bro. How do I zoom in? All right, if y'all can see this, I don't know how to zoom in. If y'all can see this, Canelo got a little boot. Hold up. Is Boots putting the... Nah, Boots might have put the boots on him. Look at this eye right here. Look at this. What is this? Look at the mouse. Nah, nigga. I know Boots ain't not putting hands in. I know Boots is sparring ain't putting hands on Canelo. Canelo got a little. Hold up. I gotta zoom in, bro. I gotta zoom in. Yeah, A-Side being real tonight, bro. Because A-Side's a big Tank fan. And but you gotta keep it real. And there's nothing wrong with keeping it real, man. Ain't nothing wrong with keeping it real, bro. How you zoom in, y'all? Damn. Oh shit, I'm doing too much. I don't know how to zoom in on a PC, man. But Canelo got a little something under his eye. Now, I want to understand this too. They're the same fucking size. Hold up. We kind of gotta respect Canelo a little more because he's not really a 168, 175. Look, Boots is bigger than Canelo, bro. Look at Boots' shoulders and his arm. What the hell? Look at this Popeye arm right here. Look at Boots' Popeye arm and look at Canelo's arm, bruh. Control Z. Let me see. Hold on. Control Z. Nah, that ain't working. Somebody tell me, how do I zoom in? Let me see. Zoom in on PC. Zoom in. Press Control plus plus. All right, let me see if this works. Control plus plus. Oh, why is it zooming out? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Why is it zooming out though? All right, do y'all see that though? I don't know. But what I'm saying is this. Boots is helping Canelo get busy for the Crawford fight. I know Crawford got to be looking at Boots right now like, hey, what's up with this nigga, man? Crawford in Omaha looking at Boots right now like, yo, what's up with your mans? What's up with your mans, B? Is Boots foul for that? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think number one, if Canelo call you to get some work, it's hard to not just go get some work. That's Canelo Alvarez. That's Canelo Alvarez. But two, Bud, you ain't give him his title shot. So he like, Boots like, all right, nigga, you ain't want to give me my shot. All right, cool. He said, you know what? You don't want to give me my title shot. I bet. I'm going to go help the ops. That's what Boots did. I ain't going to lie. Boots said, you ain't give me my title shot. I'm about to help the ops then. That's what he said, bro. That's what he said, bro. All right, man. Come on, hold on. Let me get off this. Let me get off the screen share. All right. I need y'all to come up here and talk to me, man. Am I tripping? Am I being too hard on Tank? People be in my DMs and in my messages. Oh, man, stop hating. Stop dick riding. He's getting 100 million. Bro, come up and cook, man. It's your time. If you got something to say, come up and cook. I don't play sides. Najee know who I be in camp working. If you see me, listen, y'all got to understand. Richie Baby, salute Richie Baby. Me and Richie Baby, we like to go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? We be, you know, that's my guy though. But Richie Baby, he keeps it 100 on everything. Make sure y'all check him out. He's an artist too. But he is a part of Team Tank, man. That's Tank God, man. Matter of fact, when I interviewed Coach Calvin, it was because of Richie Baby. Richie Baby's the one that introduced me to Coach Calvin. And he keep it a stack, though. All right, let me drop the link in the chat, bro. Let me drop the link in the chat. Yo, who you think wins, Ortiz versus Lubin? I think Ortiz is going to stop Erickson Lubin. But it's going to be a good fight for like the first 8 rounds. And then I think late he's going to stop him. What you mean give the light? Tank don't want to lose, bro. I know. That's the problem. That's the problem. Stop being selfish with the light, my nigga. Stop being selfish with the light, my nigga. What about Shakur giving some of his light to the young fighters like Mason, Schofield, etc.? I feel like Tank got to be the only one. Haney doing his part fighting Norman. That's a good point, A-Side. What I would say to that is, you're right. Shakur does have to do that as well. I think he attempted to do that by trying to fight Kid Austin. Kid Austin pulled out the fight. But you're right. I totally agree with you. That is also his responsibility to now give the light to the next guys. And as a community, we got to be on these niggas' asses about giving that light up, bro. You got to pass the light, my nigga. And if y'all think I'm capping, look at how it went. When Floyd retired, why you think boxing was shit after Floyd retired? Because no one got the light. Canelo got a piece of the light from that fight, but he was already doing his thing as a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Mexican fan base is a little different. All right. But I agree with you, A-Side. Shakur got to do that. Devin Haney's doing that right now. I agree with you, A-Side. Salute. All right, link is now in the chat, man. Come up and cook. Let's do it. It's the cook session. It's the cook session. Pass the light. Man, hold on, let me put pass the light in the thing before we go. Cause that's my slogan for today, nigga. Pass the light, nigga. And that ain't just for Tank. That's for all you niggas in here. If you get into it, pass the light. Make sure the niggas after you also get a chance to get to it, man. Whatever you doing, not just boxing. Whatever you doing, pass the fucking light, my nigga. All right. Let's go, man. Link is now in the chat. It's a bunch of people in this section. I'm going to try to get to everybody. Let me get MLC first. MLC, what's popping?
Hey, what's going on? You can hear me?
Yo, loud and clear. What's up, brother?
Yeah, I definitely think Tank need to pass the light, but I don't like how
you
you
gotta
kind
turn
of.
that camera on, man. Why you turn that camera on?
Oh, I got cut it off. Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely think Tank got to pass that light, but I don't like how you try to just make it seem like Bud Duck Boots, bruh. Boots did the fucking dash to the IBF thinking he was gonna get a title shot with Earl Spence, knowing that the IBF haven't ordered a mandatory in 4 years. And then Bud also had BLK Prime contact Espinoza for the fight. They declined. Espinoza on camera saying this.
Boots said that wasn't true.
It was. Espinoza confirmed this.
I'm just saying this. I asked Boots that in an interview myself, and he said that they never got no offer from Bud. That's what he told me directly.
Well, probably because they didn't even let the offer be made, but they definitely they contacted Espinoza, like Bozy said.
Hold on, you said hold on. See, now you switching the story. You say Espinoza contacted him, or he contacted?
No, they contacted Espinoza.
Okay, so well, one is I wasn't trying to say I think that Boots, that Bud Duck Boots. I don't think that. I don't think that. But what I do think is that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Boots is going to help Canelo now because he's a little salty.
Okay, yeah, that's a yeah.
What you think? You feel like that?
I mean, as
you think it's just work? Or you think it's just work?
Yeah, I think it's just work. I didn't really have no problem with it. I don't see why people are really so mad. I mean, Boots not supposed to like really care about Crawford that much, like to be like, oh, I'm not gonna do this for Crawford. I mean, he ain't supposed to be nice. Yeah, so I just think Canelo just needed somebody, you know, that got the like kind of style like Crawford. So yeah, that's why he brought him in. I don't see no problems with it.
Okay. So hold up, but what do you think about the Tank piece though? Do you like the Tank Jake Paul fight?
I do not like it at all. I know that the only excuse is, oh, the bag, nigga, fight Shakur. Nigga, you could have got the bag. Just like you just said, fight Shakur, fight T.O., fight Devin. Those are all bags for you. And then my thing is, he like to play the whole sob story. Oh, I'm only in this for the money. Okay, nigga, if you only in this for the money, drop your fucking belt. Nigga, holding up the division. Vacate your fucking belt and get out the way and keep doing your little Jake Paul tour and your little YouTubers or whatever. Stop holding up the goddamn division.
Now, are you a Tank fan?
I'm a Shakur fan.
Okay. All right. Well, MLC, man, I appreciate you pulling up, brother. Thank you.
All right.
Salute. All right. Yeah, y'all got to stay on the cameras, man. We got to stay on the camera, though. Stay on the cameras, man. All right, let me get BG. BG, what's popping?
What's good, Nas?
Yo, what's up, my brother? How you living?
I'm living good, man. God bless, man. I love what you're doing, bro.
I appreciate that, man. For real. Thank you, man. Tell me, man, am I tripping today? Like, how you feeling about the Jake Tank fight?
Man, I feel like you on point with the Tank shit. You always fear though. I can't say you don't really lean left or right, but that shit you was saying about Wu-Tang, but you know, Bud a legend, right? Like to go back, he need to fight the people that's coming in. You know what I'm saying? Leave Bud out of it. Niggas got to put more respect on Bud name.
Hold on, what you mean by that though? What you mean?
Like for him to have to go back and fight a 20-year-old, he fighting Canelo. Like that's what he should be doing anyway, right? He didn't beat ass. We already know Bud beat ass. Bud beat ass. We know
Yeah.
that already. Tank,
Yeah.
Shakur, Dev, and Tio got to fight.
Yeah, but you heard my rant about passing the light though. You gotta pass the light though.
I like that now. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. He got to pass the light. If you ain't really for it, it's legacy over money.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. It's legacy over money. I like Tank. I like Shakur. I don't feel like you got to pick one fighter. I like Bud. I like Earl. I like them all, man. If you're a good fighter, I support you. It's just when you do bullshit, we got to bring it to the forefront.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's
Whoever
it. And you
say
do
I'm a
that.
hater,
So I fuck with it.
if, whatever
But
I
look,
say, I'm hating.
now I hear you. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I just want niggas to know that Bud is king. Niggas know when he get active, he get active. All that side shit. People know what time it is, man. People know what time it is. I want niggas to know that.
So hold up. So you saying you got Bud over Canelo winning the fight?
Easy work. Easy work. Watch what I tell you. Easy work, bro.
Easy work? That's Canelo, nigga.
Look, easy work. I watch every fight 35 times. If you could box, you could beat anybody with a referee. If you could box, you could beat anybody with a referee. A street fight, you might get your ass whooped. But with a referee, if you could box, you could beat anybody. Listen, Marvin Hagler for Ray Leonard, right? He tried to box and they got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
If you watch that that fight, he outclassed him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want people to know, man. Respect boxing over bullshit, man.
Nah, I feel that. Okay.
Word. Keep it up, yo.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate your support, dog, for real.
Word.
All right, later. Yeah, man. Hold on, let me drop the link again, man. It's a lot of people, but let's get to it, man. Let's get to the cooks, man. I gotta also, let me say this again. I got a big interview tomorrow. One of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing coming on Cigar Talk. I'm dropping it this week. Let me get Good Buddy to the stage. Good Buddy.
Hey, what up, bro? Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, let me say this, bro. Can I say something? Look, we talking about Gervonta, right? Y'all can't put that light passing on Floyd. It ain't his fault. He never lost. People got the light. It's not Floyd's fault that they didn't take the opposition to fight the way they were supposed to get the light. I mean, we all looked at Keyshawn Davis, and then he did that dumb shit backstage. We was looking at Shakur Stevenson, but he fight like a pussycat sometimes, even though that Williamson Pater fight was a good fight. But it shouldn't take another fighter to make you look like you a good fighter, right? And Gervonta Davis ain't got no hurt. The only time Gervonta ever had hurt is when he slept with Floyd Mayweather's daughter. I don't know if that's real.
Oh, my God, bro.
Is that sloppy? Can I say shit like that?
Come on, man.
It's a dog out in this bitch. Hey, look, and as for Canelo and motherfucking Terrence Crawford, bro, I don't know what to say anymore, bro. I just seen some pictures. I don't know if they AI. I don't know. But
Hold up.
Terrence Crawford.
What you saying? Who you think gonna win that fight?
I still favor Canelo, bro. I mean, my boxing logic, right? My boxing logic, man. My boxing logic says weight classes matter in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Canelo ain't no bitch. I don't know what people. Oh, because he's Mexican and Crawford black, I'm supposed to be like, oh, his niggerism is going to just automatically kick in and whoop ass, which I do believe is possible. I believe it. You know what I'm saying? My blackism would do that shit too. I think I can take on anybody. Tyson Fury, what up, baby? I want the title too. Usyk. But I'm saying, but at the same time, you realistic about the shit, right? Canelo Alvarez is a fucking dog. his motherfucking resume way better than Canelo's on some realistic ass shit. I mean, like, way better than Terrence Crawford. I mean, I
Yeah.
believe in Terrence. I mean, my odds have went up since I've been seeing. Bro, I don't want to say shit about Snack like that, but
Nah,
Terrence
hey,
was fucking amazing.
don't you do that. Don't
He
you do
looked
that.
amazing, bro.
It ain't no, listen, I don't like people saying that. People trying to say Terrence is doing something and because he muscles. Nigga, Terrence Crawford always had muscles. Nigga, don't do that. He ain't been failing no tests. Don't do that.
Big facts. Big facts. I agree with that. I'm not saying he owned it. But
So
I'm
what you
saying
saying, good buddy?
Buddy looked like he got that good blood. He looked like he got that good blood right now. Hey,
Oh my God.
hey, and that Canelo and motherfucking what's his name? What were we talking about? Philadelphia. Boots. I think
Boots, yeah.
that's you don't think that's a what do you call it, like a mind game? Why would you post those publicly like that?
Who Boots?
I'm talking about you don't think Canelo playing mind games with Terrence with it?
Well, Boots is the one that posted it.
Boots posted.
Yeah, Boots the one that posted it. That was on
Oh, I seen him on Ring magazines, like pictures or something like that.
Yeah, they got it from Boots. Boots was the one that uploaded it first. So what do you think about that? Like, do you think Boots was trying to was that shady to Crawford, or was it like he just trying to get some work in with one of the best?
Yeah, shit, he's getting paid, bro. That's bread. Canelo got the most. If Canelo offer you money to go spar with him, you're not gonna take that shit. He wants some money. He ain't fighting nobody. Hey, I ain't knocking Boots for it. Hey, nobody said shit when Mosley helped out Oscar De La Hoya.
That's a good point.
Right.
Okay.
See?
That's a good point. All right, so hold on. Let me ask you this. Lastly, who do you got winning, Crawford or Canelo? Who's gonna win? Why are you running, nigga? What you running from?
I don't know. Who I got winning? I don't know, bro. Who you got?
I'm gonna have to kick you off if you don't stop, nigga. I'm gonna kick you off with the bullshit.
Who you? I don't know. Bro, I got Canelo. I still got. I got. Bro, my heart is with Terrence, but my mind says Canelo. I gotta wait for the weigh-ins.
Okay. All right. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I keep going back and forth too, bro. I'm not sure yet, to be honest. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yo, good buddy, I appreciate you pulling up, my man. Salute.
Yeah. Peace out. Be easy, bro.
Yo, this nigga, good buddy, man. This nigga is just. Yo, let me get Orthodox TV. Orthodox TV, what's popping?
Yo,
what's up, my boy?
chilling.
Come on, kick it to me. I know you a Tank fan. I've been waiting.
Yeah.
I need the Tank fans to come up and let me know how they feeling. Am I tripping, or do you like the fight?
I ain't gonna say I like the fight, but ain't nobody turning down 100 million, though.
First, it's not 100 million. I don't know where y'all getting this number from. There's no way he's making 100 million. That's not hating. It's just economics. He's not making 100 million.
50 to 100. At least
I don't think. Look, put it like this: Mike Tyson got lower than that, bro. Mike Tyson made 20 million, so he's not making no 100 million. But I'm just saying, it is still a big bag. The point is, it's a giant bag. We understand that. But my thing is, do you feel like the bag is gonna go away if you rematch Lamont and win? I feel like the bag is still there.
Yeah, but Lamont always gonna be there too. And I'm gonna also say this though. See, with people saying this and that, calling people ducks, and they saying that when you get a contract in your hand, they say Lamont Roach, and in the left hand you got Jake Paul, and this is a whole lot more money. Come on, bro. Money you ain't never seen before?
He's seen that before. Don't do that. He's seen that before.
What, with Jake Paul?
Yeah, that Ryan belt is top 5 in the history of the sport.
This definitely gonna do more than Ryan though.
You think so?
Yeah, because Ryan ain't as big as Jake Paul. Jake Paul got the Disney. He got the fucking wrestling kids. He got the
But the Ryan was a real fight. That was like a fight people wanted to see. Like we like, oh, this is a real fight. This is a WWE fight.
Yeah, but it's kind of like when Ali was boxing that little wrestler ball.
Yeah, but that was like towards the end of his career. So you think Tank about to retire? Like it's the end of his career?
I don't know. That he said it. He be talking like it. I don't know.
All right, but what do you feel about the fight? I know you a Tank fan, but do you forget the money and all that shit? Because none of us getting no money off of Tank. He not paying us. what do you think about the actual fight?
It's an exhibition fight. It ain't real. It's just a spar match. You get paid a lot of shit ton of money to spar.
Like, you cool with that as a fan? You cool with it? Like, nah, that's
Me,
cool.
I ain't gonna lie. Me actually being active in the sport, that's some shit I would do it. I wouldn't give a fuck what nobody say, because this is my whole thing. You win, you lose, they gonna talk good about you, they talk bad about you, they gonna jump on the next man, whether it be Shakur. If Shakur look bad in his next fight, they gonna spice up T.O., then they'll spice up Devin. Fuck me, get your money.
But what about the fans and fighting the best? You gotta fight the best, bro. Come on, man.
But they gotta be willing to fight.
Hold on, who not willing to fight?
Because now I'm gonna touch on something. Because my man, the boy say he was a Terrence Crawford fan. The first because that hopped on here, he tried to say Boots was a duck. Stephen Espinosa they contacted Stephen Espinosa, this and that. But when Stephen Espinosa go and say they contacted Shakur, y'all niggas say take Duck Shakur, but they contacted Shakur. So this is my whole thing with people. When the shoe was on somebody else's foot that you like when Boots was in the situation that Shakur was in, supposedly, when they contacted him for a Terrence Crawford fight, and he supposedly said no, it make him a duck. But now when it's Shakur Stevenson and he go over there to Eddie and Turkey instead of taking that one fight deal, take the duck is not Shakur. That's the craziest shit in the world to me. You feel me?
It wasn't never no offer sent though, at least according to Shakur. This is what he told me on
Yeah,
the
I ain't gonna lie though, with Shakur. With Shakur, with me, where I'm at with him is this nigga never get offers. Every time somebody send him an offer, the nigga never get offers. He probably got the worst team in boxing. Because when Devin Haney sent him an offer, he didn't get the offer. When Tank supposedly sent him an offer, he didn't get the offer. So whoever over there at his team, he got to tighten up with them.
All right, lastly, who you got winning? Canelo? Oh, you got Canelo.
Hell yeah, I got Canelo. They gotta make it make sense, bro. Y'all gotta stop.
The guy before said easy work for Crawford.
Man, that's bullshit. Let me tell you something. First and foremost, Canelo has been fighting the top elite fighters on a world-class stage. The best of the best. At their best. You understand what I'm saying? That's that. Two, I mean, let's really break it down. Who really got better defense, Canelo or Crawford? Canelo.
I don't know. That's a good maybe Canelo. That's a good one. I haven't never thought about that. Who got the better defense?
Maybe and he's just there's no way possible that 38-year-old man gonna take a year off inactive. You feel me? And go move up 2-3 weight classes and go fight the very best fighter there is. Like, yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, but bro, I'm gonna keep it real. That fight was close as shit. That was somebody told me something that was a one-way fight. What the fuck it was not. That was a close fight.
Yeah, it was a close fight.
And when Sugar Ray went up to light heavyweight, he fought a fucking bum. You feel me? 9 times out of 10, when these guys move up, like when Pacquiao moved up and he fought when Pacquiao moved up, he fought.
He fought Margarito though, nigga. Margarito wasn't a bum though.
But his first fight was De La Hoya though. De La Hoya was a 54-pounder at the time. He brought De La Hoya down to 145, and fought him at catch weight. You understand what I'm saying? These niggas ain't moving up fighting the very best fighter at that division and dominating. That shit don't even make no sense. And then he went and brought Boots. They don't fight exactly the same, but it's a look. That's what people don't understand. You ain't never gonna get nobody that fight just like Terrence Crawford, because there's not nobody in this world that fight like Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
What I do in the ring, that other person can't do in the ring. He can mimic it, but it ain't gonna be the same. But it's a great look if you want to get ready for Terrence Crawford.
And he can fight Southpaw too. And
in his own right, they gotta stop hitting. Boots is a very special talent. Boots is an amazing fighter.
He is, but he also got to show it against the elite levels too. He got to show it against the elite levels.
That's another thing I gotta say too, though, Najee. When this was 2017 and Terrence Crawford was in that situation, they said everybody was a duck and Terrence Crawford was a boogeyman. Now that Boots is in them shoes, Boots is the duck. He scared of this nigga, he scared of that nigga. But when it was Terrence Crawford doing this shit, he was a boogeyman. And you know why they doing it to Boots? Because Boots is Terrence Crawford mandatory, and Crawford got the fuck up out of here and they fight him. Yeah, Bud ducked him. If y'all gonna say,
oh, come on, don't do that.
Let me say something, because this really
don't do that.
This for the first boy that hopped on here. He said Crawford a legend. He don't need to fight no 20-year-olds, but they'll call Canelo a duck for not fighting Benavidez. Benavidez is a 20-year-old. Canelo a fucking legend. So if Bud don't gotta fight Boots, then how the fuck is Canelo a duck for not fighting Benavidez? That's
a good point. You just made a great point. I can't cap. That was a great point, my nigga. That's a fact. That's a great point. Okay. Well, Orthodox, I appreciate you pulling up, my boy. Thank you.
You already know.
All right. That was a good point, y'all. He said if you're gonna call Canelo a duck for not fighting Benavidez, Why you not calling Bud a duck for not fighting Boots? That's a good point. All right, let me get Lock and then Combat Lover. I'm trying to get to everybody, y'all. It's a lot of people back here, so bear with me. Let me get Lock. Lock, what's popping?
Us, never them was shaking.
What's up, good brother? How you living, man?
All is well, all is well. What's going on, man?
Man, it's a lot going on in the sport of boxing this week, man. Talk to me. How you feeling? We got Tank versus Jake Paul. How you feeling? Do you like the fight? Do you dislike it? What's your thoughts?
Man, I dislike the fight. I don't really want to see Tank against Jake Paul personally, but I'm not mad at the opportunity to get a bag, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I just feel like, it's other bags against real fighters too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a Tank versus Shakur fight is a big bag as well. You know what I mean? So I just, if it's all about the bag, I think that he could have took the other fights that would have generated bags outside of Jake Paul too. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that. I think that he's going on the path of least resistance. You dig? So the bag is comparable if we keep it 100, and then it's an easier opponent in a sense. Like, but I'm wondering how they're gonna do that because I don't think Jake Paul really want to lose to Tank anyway. So I'm wondering how that's going to play out.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we all gonna watch it, even though I don't like the fight. We're all gonna watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't pay for it if it was pay-per-view, but it's never. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to watch it. But I agree. Like, how is it going to work out? Jake Paul, 200-something pounds. You know what I mean? I don't know. Who you think wins that? Who you think wins?
Man, if I'm being honest, I feel like if it's on a commercial corporate type time, they might do some weirdness that we never see. Maybe a draw or somebody get hurt or something. But if it was just mono, I think Tank would be able to be elusive and really crack him to where he'll drop.
Because the whack thing is, if it's actually an exhibition like I'm hearing, there's really no winners and losers. I remember in Floyd's exhibition, like they just fight and that's it. There's no judges that score a win or a loss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, but if he crack him for real, I think he could drop him.
A lot of people saying it's scripted. You think Jake Paul fights are scripted?
It's giving me that vibe. It really is. He's just all about entertainment, numbers, you know what I mean? And he don't really care about really legacy.
Okay. Well, let's get to the next one. Canelo Crawford. Boots is sparred with Canelo. We just seen the pictures went viral today. A lot of people saying that's Boots hating because he helping Canelo. What you think about that? Boots helping Canelo spar.
That's if I look at it from Boots' point of view only, it's a win-win for him. It's putting him in the conversation of the biggest fight in the last 20, 30 years. It's also him getting a good look at Canelo, see where he at, mano with him. And then, he just keeping his name relevant as well. I feel like as far as his point of view, it's a good look. As far as Crawford point of view, I think he might be like, oh, all right. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Now that makes sense. All right, who you got winning that fight though? Crawford or Canelo?
Me, my wife, my son, we're gonna be in the building. We all gonna have on Terrence Crawford merchandise, and I'm taking all bets. It's whatever.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, hopefully I see you out there, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a fact. We're gonna see this thing out there. Watch.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, salute, man. I appreciate you pulling up, bro.
All right, bro. Take care.
All right, later. All right, let me get Combat Lover and then Josh. Let me get Combat Lover to the stage. What's popping?
What's up, Naj?
Yo, Combat, what's popping, bro?
We all right. We all right. Been a while. You doing your thing. By the way, I just want to put this out. My girlfriend said you sound like a pastor today.
Oh, I sound like a pack. Yeah, I was preaching. I was yelling and preaching today. You right, man. Salute.
We love that. We love that.
So talk to me, man. How you feeling about the fight? I believe you're a Tank fan, if I recall.
Yeah, I'm a combat fan. I love all fighters. I love everybody that is doing good. That's what I am.
Do you like the Tank fight? Do you like Tank versus Jake Paul?
Yeah, it's not bad for me. It's not bad. The way I see it, because by the way, I do MMA. That's what I do fully. So
Oh,
I
you an
see.
MMA fighter? You an MMA?
Yeah, I'm a MMA fighter. I'm a MMA coach. I'm an
Okay.
instructor. So the way I see it, like in UFC, you see fighters fighting UFC, and once they are not fighting, they get to do like a grappling competition, like an exhibition thing outside their regular sport. So the way I see this, I see it the same way. Like, are we gonna put these in Tank's record? Is it really something we want to do that way, or is just something exhibition? So that's the way I see it. I don't see more than that. It's just an exhibition
Yeah.
for me.
So
Yeah.
not on his record for real then, basically.
Yeah, because if we are talking about record, that means we are taking Jake Paul seriously, and I don't
Yeah.
take him seriously. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
take him.
Who do you think wins the fight though? Does that mean you think Tank is gonna win?
For real, I think Tank can do his thing in there, can have fun, can have fun. But if they go at it, I think Jake Paul might out him, You don't want to be swinging with somebody that is, that has a bit of skill and that just want to go at it and has a weight advantage over you.
Okay. Now that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. What do you think about? We saw Boots sparring Canelo. What you think about that? That was big news.
Yeah, I see like a mental game from Canelo's angle, because that might twitch Crawford a little bit.
Yeah.
Then
Crawford seen that. Crawford is at the camp right now. Like,
definitely. Are you trying to zoom in into that thing? That's important too. So it's a game plan. It's good for both of them, for Canelo and for Booth. They're trying to get a Crawford with that.
Do you think that was like shady from Boots? Like, do you think it was kind of he's slighting Crawford, or do you think he just wanted to get some work in with Canelo?
Yeah, I mean, it's what it is. It's both. It's both. I mean, he got work, he got paid, and he got to use whatever he got out of it to get at Crawford. Everybody knows that fight is going to happen. Whoever is saying Crawford Bud is dodging Boots, they don't know what they're saying. He's still going to come. I mean, Bud is still going to fight Boots at some point. I still believe that fight is going to happen.
Yeah. Okay. All right, but lastly, who do you think actually wins the fight? Does Crawford win or does Canelo win?
I'm going for Crawford, 100%. Yeah.
Crawford?
Yeah.
All right, I know you're going for him, but do you think he's gonna win?
Yeah, he definitely gonna pull it out. Gonna pull it out. Okay. You see the muscle building? That's natural. He's talking. Your funny guy is talking about the weight class, but Crawford is a different kind of beast.
Yeah,
he doesn't have the same kind of body that every other fighter has. He's a wrestler, dude. I mean, he's a beast. So that's natural. He's gonna pull it off.
Damn. Okay. Well, listen, it's a great fight. I'm looking forward to it. Combat. Yeah. I appreciate you pulling up on me, man. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Bro, you still in Malaysia? You was in Malaysia, right?
Yeah. I'm still in Malaysia. I do my sport in Malaysia over here.
Okay.
Then we got some fighters coming out of Malaysia soon. Stay tuned.
Oh, word? Okay.
Stay tuned. We got some beasts coming out.
Tell us one of the names, man.
We got this new boxer, lightweight boxer. His name is Sharu. I'll share the link with you.
All right.
So he's still a local fighter, but he's an Asian champion over here. So we're trying to pull it up. Definitely the world is gonna see what it's all about too,
Okay.
Right here we do more of mixed martial art, but people with mixed martial art background and doing boxing, we're about to take the world. I can tell you that. We're about to take the world.
Well, listen, man, I appreciate you pulling up. Good brother. Thank you, man.
Thank you, bro. All
right. Later.
Yeah.
Yo, chat, y'all niggas funny as Yo, what's wrong with y'all niggas, man? Yo, chat, what's wrong with y'all niggas? This nigga Lulu said Wakanda Crawford. Yo, Lulu, man, what's wrong with y'all niggas, man? Yo, chat, y'all niggas is crazy. All right, let me get Josh to the stage. Josh, what's popping?
Yo, what's up, man?
Yo, Josh, what's up, my good brother? How you living?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How about you, man?
Man, I'm all right, man. I just got back from Puerto Rico. I'm drinking the white Henny tonight. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Like, yeah, we had to get on this boxing talk.
Yo, we got to get to it. So talk to me, man. The biggest news of the week: Tank versus Jake Paul announcement. How do you feel about the fight?
I mean, I feel like it's crazy. I feel like I don't know really what to expect from a fight like that. You know what I mean? That's a Tank going against a big dude, but Tank got the skill. We seen times where Jake Paul didn't look, like he should be up in that time. You know what I mean? He'll do something, but he been pulling it off. So I don't really know what to expect from that one, man. Hopefully Tank pull it out though. For
Yeah,
further other fights,
how do you feel about the fight? Because a lot of people are mad at it. Some people like it. How do you feel about the actual fight? Are you cool with it, or do you dislike the fight?
I mean, I feel like it's not what I wanted to see. You know what I mean? We have plenty of fights we wanted to see. We wanted to see the Shakur. I even wanted to see the Keyshawn fight with Tank. You know what I mean? So it's not exactly what we want to see. I do agree that if Tank want to go that route, he should, let those belts go and let those guys get the crack at, fight for them belts. I feel like that's holding up the division. But I understand Tank might not be in the best space at the time, you know what I mean, for boxing. So maybe it help him out. Who knows? You know what I mean? Maybe this is what he maybe need, but definitely we need to see different fights at that 135 division. You know what I mean? Instead of like, him doing this thing with Jake Paul. But if he ain't there, he ain't there. So yeah.
All right, so talk to me. We got Boots Ennis is sparring with Canelo. That's a big news
Right.
today. What you think about that? Was that like was Boots being shady to Crawford, or you feel like he just getting some good work in?
I feel like I wouldn't say exactly being shady to Crawford. I feel like, that's all for the boxing. You know what I mean? Everybody do it. And I'm pretty sure Canelo, he preparing. He trying to get what he needed to get for that Crawford. He's showing that Crawford is a worthy opponent no matter what he's saying about his resume and all this. Like you know what you in there for. And I also believe that on one podcast, the $1 million worth of game, I seen they called up Crawford and they, he had Boots like, hey, what about that time you was go get the fight next and y'all hopped up out of and went to Errol Spence way? Boots them didn't have nothing to say about that, you know what I mean? So it's like Crawford, he went straight to him, hey, what's up with that? Boots them didn't have nothing to say about that, when
I remember that video.
So I said, I don't know, man. And Boost that dude, you know what I mean? And like I know you're saying like passing the torch or whatever. And I believe that's true. That was gonna keep boxing alive. Like, but they probably feel he wasn't completely ready for Crawford then. I don't think that it's shade. I believe it's just, normal boxing stuff, Canelo respect it, you know what I mean? So but yeah, I feel like it's all good, man. I like to see it, you know what I mean? I like,
Yeah. Well, who do you got winning the fight, man? Crawford or Canelo?
I definitely got Crawford, man. You know what I mean? And I respect both of them guys, but I feel like for me, I'm a type of person that be like, if I'm rooting behind Crawford, because Crawford my guy, I'm rooting behind Crawford. I don't even want doubt in my mind that he would lose. And I believe he should think the same way. There's no way I'm going up here to lose it, and that's what get you the win. So I'm going to ride with him on that. I'm going to have that same mindset. Like, hey, there's no doubt Crawford going to lose. If I have doubt, he can have doubt. So, hey, he have to go up there and get that win against Canelo, man. It's going to be an amazing fight. I hope they keep developing that card. I hope Turkey keep, adding people. I want to see a little bit more people on the card, you know what I mean? Like I like what it's looking like right now for as a boxing fan, but I like to see a little bit more bangers like people we want to see. But I got Crawford, you know what I mean? Best of luck to both of those guys, you know what I mean? Hopefully they have a great fight, come out healthy, with it and everything. And I'm gonna say this. The fight that I looked at was the Amir Khan fight against Canelo. I think Amir Khan did real good, even though it ended the way it did. I think he did real good, and I think Canelo could be outboxed. And if it's somebody that could do it, it's Bud. You know what I mean? Because Amir went up, and he showed that he. I feel like he was winning all those rounds until he got knocked out. And I also look at like a Kell Brook with Crawford because Kell Brook went up. he fought Triple G, seeing that he could take the power, even though he had the orbital situation. That might just be his body. But, you know, that's the couple fights I look at. And from what I see, I think Crawford be got to pull it off, man.
Okay. Yeah. Well, man, listen, man, that's a lot of people seem to believe that Crawford could win, man. So I appreciate you pulling up, Josh. Thank you, man.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right. Later. Yo, chat. Yo, chat, man. Y'all niggas is cooking niggas tonight, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Chat. Oh, my man Greg in the building. GHB TV. Chopper for making the bed. My boy Greg in the building. Yo, chat, y'all cooking tonight, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Who said the nigga looked like the Jamaican jellyfish from Shark Tales? That's bad funny. I ain't gonna lie. Let me get B, the sly one. You know what I'm saying? I got it. B, the sly one. What's popping?
Yo, Nod, what you saying? What's good?
Wagwan, wagwan.
Come on.
Yo, man, listen, talk to me, man. We got you know the biggest fight in boxing. Everybody's talking about Jake Paul versus Gervonta Tank Davis.
Well, you know what is an exhibition. That's why an exhibition is not something you take serious and stuff. And I don't even really respect it, if I'm honest. Like, see, when Floyd was doing this thing, like Floyd gone through, did his legacy. No one can question what Floyd did. Like, people always gonna have stuff to nitpick on here and there, but he earned the legacy to do what he's doing. Tank, obviously, I get it. He's chasing that money, but at the same time, like he's an actor. You know, I'll be real to you. I wouldn't even, if Tank wasn't holding that WBA belt, I wouldn't even care about his thing. But the thing is, he's holding up boxing. That's the way he's holding up that division. Like, how many? If you've noticed, like you've seen how the fighters have moved outgrown it. You see, Keishaw's no longer the weight. All these other stuff. So all these other great fights we could have had, and that 135 division kind of looking a bit trash. I ain't gonna lie, you know. Like,
yeah.
Someone like a Tank Davis,
if he didn't have the WBA, you saying you wouldn't even care if he didn't have the WBA?
Yeah, I wouldn't care. That I'm all about just having the division move. I only care about what's best for boxing. The fighters want to do that sort of stuff, fine, but just drop that belt, because right now it just feels like this one's just holding up this belt and it's just a real joke thing. Like, for me, I feel like Tank Davis anyway. I feel like he's already been exposed anyway. Like, Lamont Roach exposed him, so like maybe talent wise, like he might have the talent, but show that mentally that when it gets tough, he don't like it when he takes tough. When it gets tough, he takes a knee. So
okay. Well, who do you think wins the actual fight though? Jake Paul versus Tank?
It's ridiculous, you know. Obviously, I'm gonna say Tank. Like, he's a boxer of more experience, but it's just gonna look like a joke. Like one of these, what I call these circus clown shows. That's what it's gonna look like. You know, like them times when they would have seen some of the other fights in the organizations back in the day, and that where there were these ridiculous tall guys or short guys. I think there was something like where Japan fights that it's gonna look like one of those things. But like,
yeah,
what can I say in it, man? So, man, two clowns just here to put on the performance. But I rate what Jake Paul's doing, though. I rate what Jake Paul's doing, because the thing was with Jake Paul, he's already said that it's not like his boxing promotion's gonna be what he does outside, and the boxer is gonna be bigger than it. So I don't knock Jake Paul in. Jake Paul's doing what he needs to do, so obviously I respect it. But for Tank Davis as an active world champion, he a joke.
Okay. All right. Well, what did you think about the news today when they dropped the picture, Boots sparring Canelo Alvarez? What did you think about that?
I'll be real to you. I couldn't give a damn about what Jerron Smokescreen Ennis does.
oh, why you call him Smokescreen Ennis? Why you call him that?
I don't know, but I'll tell you why I call him that. Ask all these fans to name his top 5 opponents. Ask them to put the top 5 opponents in the chat. Like, all you Jerome Boots Ennis fans, put these top 5 opponents. Well, you can't, because a lot of them is trash. That's factual information. This is a guy who's ducking Virgil Ortiz. That's facts. Like, Turkey Ali Sheikh has put out these offers. There's no denying it. The guy that said, I want all the top guys at 154. Anyone at 154 with his words or something. And who's he fighting? Some tune-up, another nobody that no one's heard of. Like, his career is a smokescreen. I always say it, like I say it again. Like, in terms of his skill set of what he looks like on the eye test, sure, but anything could look different than what it is. You know, that's what they call mirages. And right now, it's just a smoke screen. I always keep hearing the thing about, oh, he's gonna do this. Hey, so get off that crack you smoking, fam. Allow it.
Yeah. Nah, that makes. Hold up. So you think? All right. Well, you say smoke screen. You trying to say you don't think Boots is really like that?
Well, put it this way: if someone told me a year ago that what's it, Gervonta Ennis is scared of Victor, what's his name? No, Virgil Ortiz, I'd have said, "What are you talking about?" or something. But fast forward and stuff, like the proof's in the pudding. Like there's no denying. This isn't like Turkey out of shape making up lies or something. This is someone that's sent through offers and it's not been received or something. Tifimo Lopez, I could understand him probably not taking it. I get it, but this guy here. Then I heard that he was putting the other sort of fake offers. Was it the Ramoses or something? Because apparently he goes offers the uncle the fight, not the nephew.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
I can't respect it. It's a smoke screen. That's why I say to all these Gervonta Boots Ennis fans, just name me his top 5 opponents. You know, the ones that will be talking rubbish about Crawford's resume as well. Just as okay, name me Gervonta Boots Ennis's top 5 opponents, but you'll see it's dog shit.
What about Sergey Lipinets?
What an old Sergey Lipin that passed it.
What about Roman Villa?
Roman who?
Damn.
What's Roman Villa done? That's what I mean. You know how hard it is to scratch out of those barrels, and that's 2. Well, name me, like, you know what, Nudge, you name me the other 3. Who else?
What about Thomas Delorme?
That guy's Asian. Thomas Delorme, he's been around for so long. Him.
What about Stanionis?
Stanionis, what? Someone he beat off the couch. Don't get me wrong, he took the belt, so you have to.
Yeah, come on, don't say that.
No, but it's true though. But it's true though. That's why it's called smoke screen. Like there's no denying of it. I'm not saying that. Or like Gervonta Ennis, you know, so crazy. They're trying to move Gervonta Ennis like Tank Davis, but here's the problem with it. Tank Davis had the Floyd Mayweather behind him, so at least he was able to boost his name and do his other things. Like, so he could get away fighting certain B and C level opponents with the way he was matched, because you know how it was. They matched Tank against a few Mexicans, all that sort of stuff, the black and Mexican rivalry. So obviously, like, it worked out. But with Gervonta Boots Ennis or something, it's just like, well, they're trying to do it, but he's scared of Virgil Ortiz. That's
okay. All right. Well, lastly, the sly one. Who wins the fight, Canelo or Crawford?
Come on, man. You already know that I said Crawford without a doubt. I
know. I would change your mind, man. Now that Canelo sparring Boots, man.
What's that supposed to mean? That he's sparring. What's it? Effectively, almost. I'll use with a manufactured champion. If he hadn't fought thingy for that belt, I'd have said paper champion. He's a manufactured champion. Because what's it? Canelo's sparring a guy that what's it? Boots ducked. Like Boots ducked Crawford. So like that's not gonna mean nothing or something. Sure, there'll be some styles to pick up in, but you have to remember he's sparring Gervonta Boots Ennis, someone that's got nowhere near as much dog as Terence Crawford, someone that's nowhere got the near enough world championship experience or something, someone that's got nowhere near as good defense as Terence Crawford. Like, he'll pick up some styles from him, but he's gonna need a lot more than a Gervonta Boots Ennis. It's as simple as that. So for
they
me,
saying you a Boots hater in the comments. They saying you a Boots hater.
I'm a Boots. Hey, I'm asking these lot to name top 5 opponents and stuff, and they can't do. That's all I can say. So I'm a hater. I'm a hater. I'll ask you, man, just name top 5 opponents, but they can't. That's what it is. You know what? It burns them to their heart. It hurts them. The truth. You know, when they say the truth will set you free, it's burning them. They're twisting in their bed while they're hitting their shots as if they're screwing at the thing. They're screwing at their screen, man. Shut your mouths about hater, man. That's to all of you lot. Name me top 5 opponents. But you can't in that because it hurts or something. Because you know what is for when people want to talk their crap, for example, with the Crawford resume and all that sort of stuff, there's names of where they'll actually have to put stuff, even if they're like, oh, this guy was part, they'll try and make some excuse, but they can't. With Gervonta Boots Ennis, it's fucking shit. That's just levels. He's not that guy. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, smoke screen until I see him in a ring with Virgil Ortiz fighting. Who's the other guy? Murtazayev. Fighting Dan Mazayev.
B Murder. That's my boy B Murder.
Yeah, exactly. Until I see him fighting these people, I don't want to hear it. Even a Sebastian Fundora or something. like I don't really want to hear it. And deep down, if I'm gonna keep it 100, because if I was a hater, I'd say that Boots don't beat none of them guys. Deep down, talent-wise, I think Boots is supposed to be able to beat them guys. But you know what? Maybe in his heart, he just don't believe it. And deep down, he know that, but it just burns them.
Okay. All right, yo, be the sly one. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Thank you, bro.
Anytime, man.
All right. Let me finish up these last couple. I got Tone, then Unbiased, and then Trap. And then G5 in here too. G5. All right, let me get Tone. Tone, what's popping? Yo, Tone. Oh, hold on. I think he kicked my ass. Yo, Tone.
Hey, what's the deal, bro?
What's up, bro? What's good?
It might be a little loud. I'm at the sideshow, but look, I just got this one thing to say, right? Not Crawford, Canelo winning the fight.
Oh, you got Canelo winning. Okay. A lot of people saying Crawford today. You got Canelo.
I got Canelo, not because of Canelo, because of Turkey El Sheik. He want to see his man's Hamza Shiraz up against Canelo for undisputed. He already said that the last fight. So it make me think he could pull enough strings to get what he want out the situation.
Oh, so you think it might be a little favoritism basically for Shiraz?
Right. Don't Canelo got like a 5-fight deal with him?
So I don't know if it was 5, but he definitely got a couple fights with him.
How many Crawford got with him?
I don't know if Crawford got any with him, to be honest.
You know what I'm saying? He might just try to get Crawford up out of there and make that money with Canelo. Canelo stay undisputed. He gets Shiraz, he get whoever else.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. That's a good point. What you think about the just the fight in general though? Like you know what I'm saying? You feel like it's a great fight? Canelo Crawford?
It's a good fight. I don't know if it's a great fight. I don't like how he coming up all them weight classes, but if he feel like he could do it, then I believe in him. Shit. He daring to be great, so I'm not mad at that.
Okay, what about the other fight, bro? We was talking about Tank versus Jake Paul. A lot of people were saying they didn't like the fight. Some people didn't mind it. How you feel?
It's a circus act. Tank about to get some money in. I don't know if we gonna see him after that. We might not, depending on. It's just a circus act. Jake Paul need to go fight somebody else. Like, what's that fool that just knocked Dubois out?
Oh, Usyk? Usyk? Alexander Usyk?
Not Alexander Usyk, my bad. The other nigga, the UK nigga, the black UK nigga.
Oh, Dillian White? Oh, Moses Itama. You talking about Moses Itama?
The nigga that knocked out Francis Ngannou.
Oh, that's Joshua, Anthony Joshua.
Joshua, yeah. He need to fight Joshua. He need to fight somebody that could give him a real fight.
Yo, they burning rubber over there, nigga. What they doing? What y'all doing over there?
Let me turn the camera. Hold on. They going crazy right now.
What y'all niggas doing over there?
Can you see? They over there burning rubber. It's two Camaro. Yeah.
What city you in?
I'm in LA.
Damn, what's going on? Y'all niggas this is a regular Sunday?
Every Sunday, Broadway. Pull up to Broadway every Sunday. It's cracking outside. Niggas on the mini bikes. We got Rare Breed Motorcycle Club right down there, 154, but we on 157 right now. It's cracking outside. This is like a regular Sunday.
What neighborhood is that?
Hey, don't no police pull up or nothing, nigga. We got the whole street blocked off. Ain't nobody do nothing about it.
Now niggas is saying you Crip. Is that true?
Hell no. Y'all crazy as fuck.
Hold on, what neighborhood you from, bro?
What you say?
What neighborhood you from?
I ain't from no neighborhood.
You from LA?
Yeah, I'm from Compton. My people from Westside Capitol Park.
Okay. Well, listen, man, salute. I appreciate you pulling up, bro.
All right, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Them niggas going crazy out there. They ain't saying I'm the feds. Damn. The chat saying they thought he was with the Rips, bro. That's the chat saying. Yo, I'm gonna get these last couple people. I'm gonna end this one early, y'all, because I got a real early interview tomorrow. I told you, one of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing coming on Cigar Talk tomorrow. Who y'all think is the MVP of the chat? Y'all know how I do. MVP of the chat. I send $25 every live. I'm sending $25. Whoever's the MVP of the chat. I think it might be A-Side. I think A-Side. I seen A-Side was in there cooking today. Lulu, who y'all think? Let me know. A-Side or JJ Lomo. A-Side was cooking today. What y'all think? Y'all think A-Side the MVP of the chat? Let me know. I'm gonna take these last few. But let me know. I seen A-Side cooking. Now Angel was cooking too, though. Angel was cooking too. Let me know, y'all, who's MVP of the chat. All right, let me get Unbiased to the stage. Unbiased, what's popping?
Yo, you can hear me?
Yo, loud and clear. What's up, brother?
All right, what are we talking about first?
All right, let's get to it, man. We talking about Tank versus Jake Paul. A lot of people is mad at the fight. A lot of people saying they don't mind it because Tank getting the bag. How do you feel?
I'm on the. I feel it's good that he's getting the bag. You know, it could be a smart decision, but you an active champion or supposed to be an active champion, so you shouldn't be taking no fights like that until you at the end. But if he is at the end, then it is what it is.
So yeah, so you think it's possible that this could be the end though for Tank? Really, this could be.
Yeah, and it's good while it lasted, you know, but he can't be in like the greats, the talk of the greats, because he ain't fight nobody.
Yeah, I agree with that. Do you so like I guess when you say the greats, like the greatest of all times, you don't think he's eligible for the conversation?
Yeah, we shouldn't even be talking about that. Like that's crazy to even think. He nowhere near there.
Do you like the fight or you kind of like whatever about it?
Nah, I don't like the fight. It's dumb, but you know, being from not having nothing, you know, can't hate on it. You know, he getting that bag.
Are you a Tank fan?
Yeah, but it's I'm unbiased, so it's like, man, I'm a fan of Tank, but he not trying to fight these guys like Haney. Like they could talk all the shit they want to. Haney, Shakur, even Lamont. Like, come on now, you got to fight these guys.
I agree. Tell me this, man. We had Boots sparring with Canelo today. The picture went viral. What you think about that? Is that like Boots just wanted getting some good work, or you think it's a little shady to Crawford?
Crawford's not his guy, so it's not shady, but it's good for Boots, good work, and it's good for Canelo. And I'm sure Canelo probably paid well too.
Yeah.
So it's good for the both of them.
I agree.
And it makes Canelo chances even better now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. You think like this is a fight that really helps out him get prepared for Crawford?
Yeah, him being able to switch, they style so similar. It's not Crawford though, but you
It's
know,
a good look, though.
it's a real good look. Him and that other dude, he got good sparring.
Oh, the tall dude, right? What's that tall dude? I
I
don't know
forget his name. I don't know much about him, but yeah, he got good sparring. That means something though. He really considered Crawford a great.
Yeah. Well, who do you think wins the fight, man? Canelo or Terrence Crawford?
I'm like, I want to see the weigh-in. My heart is with Crawford, definitely. But, man, being logical about it is like, man, it's a weight class. But I'm going to go for Crawford. But I can't pick a fighter for right now.
But you go on Crawford, though. That's where your money's at. If you got to bet, you
Yeah.
put the money on Crawford?
I don't do the betting, but, yeah, I got Crawford.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yo, Unbiased, I appreciate you pulling up, my brother. Thank you.
Wait, you going be on again? You got to talk about the Roach thing, and you got to talk
What?
about Lamont
Oh,
Roach.
Lamont Roach and what? With Kermel Moton or
Yeah,
Tank?
then Lamont with Richardson Hitchens. Like, is Lamont doing too much right now?
Oh, no, I
Then
think Lamont.
Richardson Hitchens and Antoine Russell heard they was in talks too. That's a good fight. That's what should happen.
Hitchens versus Antoine. That's good. That's a really good fight if they do that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. But you
Yeah.
got to get back on soon, man.
All right, I'll be back soon, brother. Later.
All right, much love.
All right. Yo, last two, man. Yo, A-Side. I think A-Side might be the MVP of the chat. every week I send you, and you can't win more than once a month because so like Lulu's not eligible because Lulu's cooking too though. Angel's cooking. It's between Angel and A side. I sent $25 to the MVP of the chat. Who y'all think, chat? Angel Gonzalez or A side? Who's the MVP of the chat today? Lastly, let me get Trap Leany to the stage. Let me get Trap. Yo, Trap.
Yo.
Yo, Trap, what's
Pardon,
up, my boy?
boy getting his hair done right now.
Oh, you getting the hair braided?
Pardon.
Getting the hair braided right now?
Yeah.
Okay, you know they're gonna cook you, but it's all good.
Yeah, that's cool. I ain't tripping. I'm here for it. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. So listen, let me know, my nigga, how we looking? We got Gervonta Tank Davis versus Jake Paul. Everybody's
Nasty.
talking, man. Trap, give me the real. How you feel?
That's nasty works, man. What the fuck has he done? You said Shakur ain't do shit. What the fuck has Jake Paul done? You feel me? It is what it is. Hold on now. Before we get to cooking, right? Let me say
Yeah.
this. Homie that was up here talking about some Benavidez boots, shut the fuck up because Benavidez is proven, nigga. He fought Caleb Plant. He got names. Boots don't got names. So that's not the same. Canelo, Benavidez, that shit not the same. Benavidez smoked Canelo opponent, like his niggas that he could fight. He took him out, so he had to look at him. Come on.
Yo, A-Side say you look like Bud getting his hair done for the Canelo fight.
Shout out my nigga A-Side. Yo, he's the
Yeah,
winner.
A-Side
Fuck it.
cooking
He's
tonight.
the
I ain't
winner.
gonna lie.
He got it. He got it for the night, man. He got it.
Yeah, A-Side cooking. Nah, that's a good point though. Benavidez put in more work than Boots though. That's a good point.
Like, you feel me? And hold on, bro. Can I play this for you, Naj? Can I play this for you real quick? Because you feel me? I remember Boots got on your interview and told you like, oh, he didn't go the IBF route until Bud fought Aveneza. You feel me? Bud didn't fight Ava until December and November 2022, right?
Yeah.
All right. What date does this say, my brother? May 15, 2022.
Yeah.
Earl Spence. He was Spence mandatory for 2 fucking years. It's Al Heyman for a while. His career went nowhere, man. Al Heyman had all the 147 pounders. When Bud wasn't fighting them, Bud was ducking. How you got all the 147 pounders and now feeding them the boots?
Mm. Oh, this
Number
when he
one.
said I'm feeling in the big.
When he beat up Clayton. Look at Spence over there smiling. No, Al wasn't gonna set that shit up. It's cool though. You feel me? We really watch boxing. You feel me?
Oh, so you feel like they was already just not allowing Boots to get the
when Floyd went broke, Al Heyman gave that nigga money. That's his mans, nigga. They try to age my son butt out. Thought that shit was gonna work. It backfired. That's why Boots dip and say he can't stand around and wait for niggas. I gotta feed my family. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Okay, Trap coming with receipts.
Come on, man. He was Spence mandatory for 2 years. And that's why Bud said you ducked me. Because look at Shushu, New York nigga. Shushu number 1 in all them niggas. I'm not taking no interim. I just want a champ. Right?
Yeah.
Come on. He should have did that. And then on top of that, niggas was saying Bud was on the other side. Why not just fight Bud and then go link Spence? It would have been easy.
You mean for who? For Boots?
With Boots, when he took the IBF interim. Why would you take that? You could have went the WBO route. It was nobody lined up. Virgil dropped. That's why Porter fought Bud. Porter was number 2.
So hold up, you saying that Bud never ducked him? That Boots could have went that route basically.
Boots could have went that route, but I believe Al Heyman and them was made empty promises. I believe they was promising him Spence Stone that was never really spent.
Oh, okay, that's a good point, Trap. They said you've been growing your hair for 9 years, Trap.
I just started growing my shit last year, my nigga, and I got more hair than your bitch. Stop playing with me. Fuck is you talking about?
Cook. All right, hold up. So let me know. Boots was sparring Canelo though. They dropped the picture today, went viral. Some people are saying Boots is hating. He hating on Crawford. That's why he did that. A lot of people were saying that. I don't know if I agree with that, but a lot of people said it.
So all right, let me keep it real, and then I'm gonna be biased. Being real, it's a great look for his career. What the fuck? Like, come on, Canelo's an all-time great. Like, it's a good move for his career. Me being a Bud fan, I don't like it because Bud always supported you. That's some whole shit. You feel me? But even if I know Bud not tripping because Boots' footwork is bad, no matter how much you buy, his bitch is about to start crying right now. That nigga walk forward, when he walk forward, his back foot go first. When he walk back, his front foot go back first. That's not how you do it. Cause niggas gonna catch you squared up like Karen kept doing. It's cool though.
Oh, hold on. You don't think you saying Boots don't got no footwork, Trap?
No, I'm not saying he don't got footwork. I'm just saying his footwork is not Bud's or his defense. So it doesn't matter who the fuck Canelo brings in there.
But that's a good look, though. You got to think if he gonna get anybody, shit, that's a good look, though, right?
Yeah, it's definitely the closest that you can get. You feel me? But when it comes to like the skill wise, nigga, you feel me? That's like me trying to grab any other podcaster, nigga. You're not gonna give me the same source you got. No diddy.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. They saying Boots is the modern day Roy Jones Jr. What you think?
Watch this. I believe Boots and Teofimo the same motherfuckers. They cannot front on the front end. You feel me? They need niggas coming forward. But hey, man.
Okay.
Just hold on, wait though. Before anybody start crying, because I got into it with Naheem earlier. He's a real boxer. These are just my opinions. I'm not an expert. This is just my opinion.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay. All right. So lastly, you saying you got Crawford winning the fight then against Canelo?
You know the vibe. You know the vibe, nah. You ain't even gotta ask that.
Yo, Trap, I don't know, man. I don't know, Trap. This Canelo we talking about, bro.
It's gonna be a great fight for sure. But I'm just riding with my guy, man. He ain't never let me down. You feel me?
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Nah, that's a fact. My nigga Lulu said Trap been smoking out basement since the 90s.
Nah, shout out my nigga Lou. But you know, Lou, we got that Zaza pack. You feel me? Niggas like to try to say I be smoking that greenery and never the feet. We don't do the quiet. You feel me? Only the loud, my brother.
Yo, Trap, I appreciate you, my nigga. Thank you, bro.
You know the vibes, gang. Safety. Shout out to the chat.
Later. All right, last but not least, let me get G5 to the stage. G5, what's popping? Yo, G5, what's popping? You on mute, bro?
Naj, what up, baby?
Yo, what's up, my brother? How you living, man?
Can't complain, big bro. But what we asking?
All right, so we at right now Gervonta Tank Davis versus Jake Paul.
I'm not mad at him. I don't understand what's gonna happen, but to me, it should be a draw.
Oh, versus Jake Paul. You not mad at it? You like that fight?
I don't like it. I'll watch it on the playback. I'm not gonna watch it live.
Oh, okay. Who do you feel like is gonna win that fight?
I think it's gonna be a draw. It's nobody that could lose that, respectfully.
What you mean nobody could lose? Like you mean
it's an exhibition. It don't count on nobody's record.
Yeah.
So against one of these fighters, it doesn't matter.
Do you feel like a lot of people were saying that, Tank, he hasn't been fighting the real fighters, that we want to see. Do you think that he will fight them after this fight? Like guys like Shakur or Devin Haney or Lamont rematch? You think those will happen or not?
No, I don't think so. I think this might be his cash out. And win, lose, draw, he might do one more.
Just take this and get on the road. That's it.
And he might just take this route the rest of the way. This might be what we know for him after this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not New York.
Yeah. Nah, you right. Hold up. Nah, you right. Hold up. So let me ask you this though. It went viral today. Who took the picture that he was sparring with Canelo? That shit was going everywhere today. A lot of people are talking about it. Some people saying that they feel like Boots was moving shady to Crawford. Some people saying like, yo, it's just good work with Canelo. What you think?
I don't think that is nothing bad. I think that he's doing what he should do. His father been getting beat up since Bernard Hopkins. Bozy is just, if you know, you know. Bozy was beat up by B-Hop. So, if you know...
you said Bozy used to get beat up by B-Hop?
Yes.
Like as fighters?
No, as a sparring partner.
Oh, word? I ain't know that.
That was a thing that happened, and that's how Boots and the whole Crawford camp even had something resemblance.
Oh, okay. I ain't even know about that one. Okay.
Yeah, they used to fight. His father used to fight, and now he trained his son to be better than Crawford. And
But he said
now
he was a sparring partner for B Hop though. Supposedly.
he's the sparring partner for B Hop. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
If you know, you know.
So talk to me. Who do you think actually wins the Canelo Crawford fight, man?
Uh Honestly, I don't know. Respectfully, I do not know, but I do not know.
Yes, it's tough to call, brother. I agree with you, man. I don't know either.
But I will say that I'm gonna root for TBT a little bit more than I'm gonna, yeah, I'm saying, think that Canelo's gonna win. Because I think Canelo's on the decline. I think that Crawford is here to prove. You understand what I'm saying, Nash?
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. I do feel like Canelo's on the back half of his career. He's not prime Canelo anymore.
Okay.
But not being prime Canelo's still better than most of the guys that's out, though.
Okay, so Nash, what's your opinion? How do you see this fight going? Can I interview the interviewer?
Yo,
Cut.
G5, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's a tough fight, bro. I don't know. Because on one hand, I keep thinking like, I see Canelo slowing down. I see his gas tank gets bad around round 10 when you're pushing him. I see that you can outbox him if you can move your feet, get the angle going. But again, is you coming up 2 weight classes, almost basically 3, because he only fought once at 54, and you coming up a guy that can punch. He got power. He goes to the body.
A lot of people not gonna like what I'm gonna say, Nash. A
I
lot of
keep going
people
back.
not gonna like what I'm gonna say, Nash. I'm gonna
Let me
say
know.
what I'm gonna say though. I don't think that Canelo and Crawford are in the same class. Even though Canelo been fighting since 14, 15, whatever it was. I don't think that he gets up for these kind of fights. I think Crawford is like he's like really gonna like y'all think y'all saw something with Spence? Okay, maybe Canelo. I'm about to show y'all something extra. That's just my opinion. I don't know how many other people. I don't want anybody to agree with me. This is just what I see. I say
Yeah.
that this is gonna be maybe an 8-4. And did you expose? Nah, I was asking you this in the comments. Did you tell who the judges was and who's the referee for this fight?
No, but I saw it. I believe it was Steve Weisfeld, Glenn Feldman, and let me see who's the last
Tim
one.
Cheatham.
And Tim,
Tim Cheatham.
yep, exactly. You're
I
right.
never met none of these gentlemen, but
But we know them and we know how they score.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, brother.
But I think Crawford is coming into this a little bit under the guns. He gonna have to get this on the back end. He might
Yeah.
be like
They saying Tim cheat them. That's what they saying. Tim cheat them.
I'm just saying, Naj. Last time I seen you, we was at the fight with at Hitchens. That was the last time I seen you.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact. I remember that. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Hell yeah.
You
Okay.
want to do it. But
Yo,
nah,
well,
I'm gonna do this.
say
I
it again.
appreciate your time, my brother. I said I'm gonna get off this. If you got anything,
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, good brother. Thank you, man, for pulling up, bro.
thank you.
All right, salute.
Salute.
All right, y'all. Yo, man, this was a good Sunday, man. My bad. I was out last week. We back again next Sunday. In the meantime, yo, A-Side. I think A-Side's the MVP today. It was between Angel. It was close, but I got to give it to A-Side. Angel, you gonna get it one of these days too, because Angel be in here cooking. Angel, but A-Side, send your cash app. A-Side, send your cash app. A-Side, I'm gonna send $25 for lunch on Cigar Talk. MVP of the chat goes to A-Side. Whoever's the MVP of the chat for the day, I send $25. All right. I'm banned from Cash App. Why you scamming? A-Side, what the fuck? What you got, Zelle? A-Side, you got Zelle? All right. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Applebee's on Cigar Talk. Yeah, nigga, you better get something, $25, nigga. That shit, that's all you getting, nigga. A-Side tried scamming Cash App. Yeah, A-Side, why you scamming, nigga? Nigga said I was. All right. Yeah, all right, cool. Yes, DM it to me, A-Side. All right. Yo, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I got an interview tomorrow. One of the biggest names in the sport of boxing. It's going to be a good interview. And I'm going to drop it this week. And, man, let's keep this going, man. Let's keep this going, man. I appreciate y'all. I don't got fans, I got family, man. This is the best fucking boxing chat in the game. This the best boxing chat in the game, man. Cigar Talk. And I'm coming with them interviews, bro. So make sure y'all come back. Next Sunday, we here back at the regular time. Oh, hold on. Last but not least. Yeah, they calling them Scam Side. I ain't gonna lie. Scam Side is crazy. Scam Side. All right, yo, last but not least. Do y'all like it late? That sounds like a pause. Is the show better at 2 p.m. like I usually do it? 2 p.m. or late night 7 p.m. How y'all, what y'all think? Let me know before I get up out of here. 2 or 7? Let me see in the chat. What time frame is better? 2 or the 7? Oh, 2. Y'all jacking it 2? Seems like more 2s. I'm seeing 2. 2 or 7, y'all. Damn, 7. All right, let me count them up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It looked like 2 is winning. 7s. Damn. Yo, Freeze Temp, salute, man. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I'm seeing 2 and 7, bro. I'm seeing a lot of 7s in here though too. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to switch it to 7. Some niggas be working 7. All right, maybe I'll come back at 7 next week then. Yo, we definitely here next week. Yo, make sure y'all tune in. I'm dropping the picture, bruh. I got a good interview coming. Tomorrow. Y'all gonna really love this. Y'all gonna appreciate this. Yeah, it looks like 7, man. So I might have to go 7 next week. Wait, who's spamming? Combat Lover say 7. Almighty. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 7s, bruh. Now, do you remember football coming back? Yeah, football coming back, though. I'm going to make a poll. Yeah, we got to make a poll, man. But listen, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much, man. Y'all support means everything. I do this for y'all. I do this for the community, bro. This is for y'all. I got a big interview tomorrow I'm going to do. And, yo, man, let's just keep getting this. Let's keep getting it popping, man. We here. Now, Angel, you here, bro. It's just a lot in the chat, bro. But you was cooking today, man. You was co-MVP though. Next week you might get that. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody. Salute. Combat Lover spamming. All right. Yeah, stream over today, man. I gotta wake up early, man. I got an early ass morning tomorrow, man. Co-MVP is crazy. All right, y'all. We out of here, man. Make sure y'all tune in next week. We might come at 7. Can you send in Bitcoin? A-Side, A-Side scamming, man. Scam Side. Hell no, nigga. Scam Side. The fuck? What's wrong with Scam Side, man? This nigga tripping, man. Scam Side trying to scam me now, man. All right, yo, we out of here, man. I'm gonna drop that interview tomorrow, man. I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Peace out. Be safe, man. Great work week. And yo, keep grinding, man. Get to the money.